we are in possibly one of the most exciting categories in the world, full stop. We didn't want to deliver a event which felt more like we're involved in the sale of photocopiers. So for us, this was always about finding a perfect venue in a great location, which was accessible to as many people as possible, but delivering an event which we hope is going to really blow people's minds away. Of course, for the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've been talking about Wonderland. We've given people the dates. We've told people the city. But in all fairness, you could have thought we'd hired a Burger King. You'd no idea what we're actually going to be looking to deliver. So for the very first time, we're going to be showing you the venue. We're going to be telling you about the size of what we're going to be delivering. And we'll also be giving you some of the key information around ticketing, the work that we're doing at a grassroots level, and sort of hopefully setting you on the right direction to join us in Miami on the 8th and the 9th of November for Microdose Wonderland. So it gives me great pleasure to tell you that the venue we're going to be launching at is the Adriani Arts Center in Miami. And we've actually got some pictures of the venue to share with you so you can get a feel for exactly what we're going to be doing. So hopefully they will pop up on the screen very, very shortly. I can tell you that the main room is a 2,400 capacity main room. It is absolutely spectacular, and it is going to be the biggest in-person gathering that the industry has ever seen. The tickets will be going on sale very, very shortly. We're hopeful within the next couple of days. Ticketing will start at $399 plus sales tax. And if you give us a moment, you will actually see some wonderful pictures of the venue. That's not probably the best wonderful picture of the venue. That is a wonderful picture of the venue, pretty spectacular. That is the main room where we're going to be hosting wonderful panels, keynote speakers, legendary industry legends, fireside sessions. We're going to be announcing as well, and in fact, Kristina will be talking a little bit later about our equitable access program. We believe everybody who wants to be able to come to Wonderland, even if they can't afford to buy a ticket, should be able to access the event. So we're going to be talking about the work that we'll be doing to make it accessible to students, scientists, academics, all that good stuff. Very shortly as well, we'll be telling you about the partner hotel deals that we've got in place. So hopefully we can keep everybody sort of clustered together in the same location. We're also going to touch a little bit on some of the safety protocols that will be in place. We haven't forgotten that we are still in the depth of a pandemic, hopefully one we are starting to come out of, but we have spent an inordinate amount of time with our external consultants to make this event as safe as possible. And we'll touch on some of those things that we're going to be doing a little bit later, because we do realize that for a lot of people, it's been 2 years before they've actually stood in a big room and been around lots of other people. So like I said, tickets on sale in the next couple of days. Everybody who has attended, signed up for today's PsyCap will get a further discount, which is applicable for 24 hours on top of our early bird price, which is $399 plus sales tax. Of course, I have to say that because that's the United States for you. So I'm going to hand you over to Kristina, who's our events director. She's going to tell you a little bit about what's going to be happening on the main stage, and then some of our other team members will jump in as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Richard. So for me, the most exciting thing will be to finally meet my colleagues, because I have only met Richard from the team in person. So I can't wait to see you guys. And some of the panels and topics that we will be covering or planning on covering are state of the industry, of course, the next generation psychedelics, microdosing, is it a fact or a fiction, patent wars, because that has been one of the hot topics, finance and psychedelics and technology, the spectrum of psychedelics, of which Kristina will tell you a little bit more about, psychedelics and new paradigms, the last mile, 2031, what the future of psychedelics looks like. And as Richard mentioned, we are acutely aware of ever-changing situations surrounding COVID. And to cover this, we liaise regularly with our production partners who liaise with COVID compliance officers and CDC, as well as local government. And as we get closer to the event, we will provide pre-screening questionnaires, and we're working on bringing COVID assurance product with a testing kit. But we will be releasing a little bit more information on this very, very soon.